Hi, welcome to the webinar tonight. We're excited to be here with you tonight to tell you all about the Acervia Go company and new technology platform that is designed to get more eyes on your business.
So if you're listening to this right now, you have a business and you also have a problem, and that is getting your business into the sight of other people or prospective customers or buyers. And I think every small business has that same problem, same breakdown. And what we have to look at is just the old traditional ways of marketing your business, which is whether it's putting in ads or receipt ads. You have Facebook, you have Google, you have Craigslist. I mean, there's all kinds of things that really hasn't changed that much. But what we have here tonight, and we're very excited to be here, is to show you the Acervia Go. And it is the highest tech in marketing that anybody could find. And the best part about it is it works so great.
And when we first heard about this concept a few months ago, we were pretty blown away. We've been in marketing for a lot of years combined. Shocking since we look so young for our ages, but we've been in marketing a long time, and we've researched every way to market your business possible, and either it was too expensive, or it took too much time to learn it on our own, or we couldn't afford the time to pay somebody to figure it out for us. And that's kind of where our marketing has failed over time, is our businesses didn't grow fast enough because we were limited in funds and time. So when we heard about the Acervia Go, I mean, that seemed to solve both problems. It's a simple way to market your business, and it hardly costs anywhere near pennies compared to most of the way other people spend on big billboards or grocery carts, or, I know people think outside the box and they're trying to get their message out there, but there's only so much you can do. Marketing doesn't change that much. So when we heard about this, I started thinking, man, like when I go to Starbucks and I'm sitting and having coffee with 2 or 3 girlfriends, there's like 50 people that walk by me that I'm not talking to. And when we first heard this concept, I started thinking, so this company's telling us that I might be talking to 2 people, but there's 40 that just walked by me that I can now reach out to without saying a word on autopilot through this Go device. And we started getting excited about it. We love going to ball games, walk into AT&T Park, and, Yahoo and AT&T, they spend $1 billion a year on banners that are all through the ad. I've never seen anybody actually take out a pen and paper and write down the information from the banner. And we can walk in the ball game and get the same amount of engagement about our business just by being there. And that was like super exciting to us. We just loved the whole concept.
So here's what to look forward to is we're going to be able to show you how simple it can be for your business. Just imagine you order a system, you get it, you're in within 5 minutes, you're set up, ready to go, marketing your business, and all you have to do is leave your house or leave your business or just be in areas where there's lots of people. It's that simple. And you're going to be able to see, because we're going to walk you right through how that works. But that's why people are so excited about hearing about this, because they're so used to looking at things and having to, be a big techie and learn how to do, start from scratch and spend lots of time and then therefore money, learning a system that this is so simple. You plug and play. That's as easy as it gets.
Let's tell them what it does.
Okay.
We are so excited we haven't even gotten there yet. So this is a call to Go device, and what this little Go will do is broadcast a message about your business. So 40 characters, 45 characters seems to be the best length, and it will broadcast that message to every Android up to 100-yard radius of the device through Bluetooth. So it has nothing to do with your phone. It has nothing to do with what's happening, around, except this. So that means you don't have to be in the same vicinity as this for it to work. We started with 8 Go devices, and then we added 3, and then another 8, and then 20. So
36.
we've got them. But here's the thing. Our business is working for us right now while we're talking to you guys in Lake Tahoe, in Las Vegas, in San Luis Obispo, in Santa Barbara, all the places that we've planted or hidden our devices. And while we're here, our beacons are doing work for us everywhere we go.
Well, it's not a huge favor to ask, a family member, a business partner, a friend that lives either in your area or across the states or across the world, because guys, these work all over the United States. In fact, they work internationally. So just imagine you have, a regional business and that you do business online with. So people do internet orders from you, but you're able to, send one of these devices to somebody in a different state, and now you've just expanded nationally, and all you did was mail this to somebody, and you're going to be getting leads and contacts and people looking at your business from a whole different state without having to move and set up and hire some big firm to do that for you.
And what's exciting is not this little plastic device. We love our little Go devices, but this is not the exciting part. The part that is most amazing is the platform that Servia has created using this device as the vehicle to get the message out. So we're actually going to show you a little bit about what it looks like on an actual Android phone. So here's your typical Samsung. And as you scroll down from top to bottom, that's when your menu bar comes up, and you will see right here at the bottom of this menu bar, it says Nearby. And that's actually a Google platform called Google Nearby. And this platform is where you're going to see the messages that we've created. Now, we're sitting within about 5 feet or less from about 6 of these. So you'll see there's several messages. I'm going to click on it, and that's our and those are the messages that will pop up. Okay, you see those? And when you click on one of two things is going to happen. Either one, you're going to get directed to a website, a landing page, a lead capture page, a Facebook page, a Spotify, a YouTube, a Yelp, because our Go Basic service is a 40 or so character message that leads directly to a clickable active website of your choice, anything you want. The second option is, it's called Go Plus. And what that is, it's a little bit different. In between your message and your website or landing page or Yelp or Facebook page, there's an ad in the middle. And we all know a picture's worth 1,000 words. And we started with 3, and 24 hours later had 36 of our devices all using the Go Plus, which is the ad that you can create. Let me show you what one of those looks like, because they are just amazing. So again, imagine getting one of these messages on your Android phone, and you click on it. So let me pick one down here. It says, does your business need attention? And you click on it, and up pops a picture, get eyes on your biz. Okay. Now down here, as I scroll down, there's more details about the product that this person is selling. There's an expiration date. I can save this to my Android wallet. So earlier you might have noticed we said these work up to 100 yards. Only unless they save it to their wallet, then it's on their phone forever or until they delete it, right? And if you change this message while it's in their phone, it will change as well. So you can update the expiration date, change the ad. Underneath that, you're going to see a phone number. They can call you immediately. If they click on more, they're going to go right to your website, lead capture page, right to your Facebook page or your Yelp or anything like that. And if they click on share, it's going to immediately go to their Facebook page and share it on their wall. And that is incredible. And we're going to talk to you just about how viral this can get when they take that route.
Well, with the Go Plus, also people don't have time sometimes when they're scrolling through their phones, they're looking at things, and maybe they're on the go. They can even screenshot that. And that's one of the bonuses about the Go Plus, is it's so easy to take a screenshot. It has all the information right there. They can view it another time. And, like Tina said, you could save it to your wallet as well, and or share it to somebody that you thought you saw something really cool. You want to share, wow, that's a cool thing. I want to share with my friend. I know that's just what they were looking for. So it's one of those things that keeps going around and around, getting your business, eyes on your business, in so many different ways. So why don't we talk about the cost of the Go Basic, and then we'll talk about, what the Go Plus costs as well.
So the Go Basic is the platform, which you must purchase the Go Basic to have your platform set up for you with a website and a back office. And the Go Plus is actually an add-on service on top of what you pay for your system. So for $25 a month, you can get one of these devices. I know you thought I was going to say like $250 a month, because it's really that valuable, but it's $25 a month. You pay a service fee, just like your cell phone service fee. It's a service you're paying for. In fact, these devices are actually free. The company will send you the devices for free. It's the service you pay for. For $49 a month, you can get 3 of them. For $99 a month, you can get 8 of them. And that's where the best price break was. That's why we started with 8, and most of our friends have also started with 8. And, we told you one of the reasons we needed 8 of them is I walk around with 2 or 3 minimum. Kelly walks around with 2 or 3 minimum. We have our children walking around with them on their backpack. Son in college has one in his backpack that says, students looking to make extra income online, right?
Well, do you want to say why we walk around with 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah.
So, one of the things that we discovered after getting 8, now we have 36, is, we wanted 3 to carry around with us a piece, because, my old marketing saying would be, to offer somebody strawberry, chocolate, or vanilla in terms of your message or your Go Plus coupon or ad, and somebody's bound to like one of them, but if you're only offering one flavor, it's either that or nothing. And, our thing was, it's like we wanted to split test our messages, split test our coupons, and we wanted to know what people responded to most. And that's the best way to know that you've got something that people are looking for, because we'll show you in a bit what that looks like. But that's the reason why you would want more than 1 or 3. And, I always tell people to really think hard before you just get 1 or 3, because the minute you get home, you give one to your spouse, you're like, oh, darn, now I don't have one.
You
now
leave
I wish I had one
in a
here.
Very strategic place that you're going to go back in a couple of weeks and maybe check on it. You give it to somebody to test it, and I'll tell you how effective this is. So we were in Lake Tahoe. We were at a restaurant. They had, their appetizer list was so huge that we only got all appetizers in no food, no meal. And so while we were sitting there, we took a picture of our 6 appetizers we ordered, and we put it on a device. We put it into an ad that says, so many amazing appetizers, we couldn't choose just 3. Then we put it onto the device, and when the waiter walked up to us, we showed him what it looked like. He was like so blown away. He goes, how did you do that? I mean, really within minutes. And then we said, you know what, why don't you just take it? It's got your message on it. Why don't you take it, leave it here for a couple weeks, and we'll come pick it back up. We'll see what happens. We called 3 days later, and we're able to show him how many engagements his one message got on his one device, and they are just blown away, and they want devices for all 3 of their chain stores. So you're going to want more than 1 or even 3. I promise you that. But let's show them how easy it is actually to set up a message.
Yeah.
Because that's the greatest part, is people think it's going to be a complicated process, and it's really not.
And that's where it stops a lot of people from looking or investigating further, because they just don't want to relearn something. It's so complicated. And guys, this is so easy. It's really all spelled out. And we're going to show you right now how it works.
So everybody gets a back office with their account where you get to design your Go Plus ads and set up your Go's. So here in the back office, you're going to see the first one button here says Go. This is where you are going to activate your devices. So when you first come into the business or come in as a customer, this is going to be blank, and you are going to either give your Go device a name or the serial number that comes on the side of it, which I recommend to keep track better. Once you name it, you press submit, and it is an active Go device. Here is where you will also change the messages back and forth between the Go Basics and the Go Plus. The first one we're going to show you is Go Basic. That's the 40 or so character message and the clickable active link. So it looks like this. You can create as many messages as you like by clicking New Message. Here is the message. Here is the active link we have sent it to, and here's how to edit or delete that message. Now, Go Plus, we didn't actually give them a price, but we'll tell you this. For Go Plus, when you want to add this service to one of your devices, you are going to pay $19 per device. Now, you might not want Go Plus on all your devices. We didn't think we were going to until we saw it, and then we did. But if you get, let's say you come in on that $99 8-pack, if you just want to go put Go Plus on half of them, that's okay. It's $19 per device. And look how cool this is. So here's an ad that is actually one of our most popular ones. Right here at the top, it says, if 80% of people are checking their phones over 100 times a day, why aren't you marketing there yet? Okay, I'm going to show you what the edit looks like just so you can see what the actual advertisement looks like. Whoops. It might not let me on this laptop. I'll show you from a different area, but this is where you create your Go Plus messages. Here, for example, here's a restaurant of ours. Okay, best lobster roll on the peninsula. Here's what their ad looks like. Easily changeable over here in the Go section. So from here, you can click on Go Basic if you want to use just a message, or you click on Go Plus if you want to use one of the ads. And let's just show them one. So we have a business coach, and we gave him one of these devices. We created a Go Plus message for him, and this is what his Go Plus message looks like. Okay? So it's a picture of him. It's talking about his program. That's what he's promoting. Down here, you'll see where we showed you where you can see the save to the Android wallet, the phone number, the website, the share button, okay? And the only thing he needed to do was take this thing with him everywhere we asked him, or everywhere he normally goes, okay? And the dashboard is going to show you how many engagements you are getting on each individual device, okay? So look how cool this is. Remember we told you to name the devices, okay, or give them the serial number that is on them. And we know which days we are super lazy and hardly ever leave the house, and which days we leave the house often, because this is tracking every exposure that we get individually. Now, this blue one here, this is the one we gave to our coach. Gave it to him and said, just walk around with it. I sent him a screenshot of this, and he was like, are you kidding me? How'd that happen? I said, well, it's still in your coat pocket, right? He said, yeah. I said, that's how it's happening, on autopilot. To me, the tracking is just the most incredible part. Like a Valpak, you know, that's common in our area, the Valpaks, but they send you those coupons. They don't know.
How do you know if it's working? How do you know that people are actually looking at it? You know, if it's us at our house, we're taking the pizza coupon out and throwing the rest away. So that what that does is shows you, okay, this is working. And like I said before, when you have numerous devices, you could split test your messages and say, well, this message is doing a lot better than this one, especially if they're in the same place, because it's going to register the engagements that's happening right there every single day. So, and you know, we all know in marketing, it's a numbers game. The more people that know that you are a business or that you even exist and are able to see it, the more possibilities of doing business there are.
So think about what kind of businesses are out there and how they typically get business and more eyes on their business versus this. I mean, we're talking realtors that are using it to give virtual tours of the properties they list. They're marketing their open houses in areas similar to the ones their new houses are in and getting new clients to come in the door and look at the house. We've got restaurant owners that are looking for walk-in traffic, or maybe putting it out in front of their competitor's restaurant when there's a waiting list over there, not over here, right? We have a very popular restaurant in our town doing exactly that. We've got people that are sitting at Starbucks more often because they know That what if your perfect client is sitting right next to you and you just don't know it until now? Now we have a way to reach them and they won't even know it's coming from us. We've got flower shops and car dealerships and detail shops, and we've got landscapers and home repair, and in fact, even solar. Think about this. You know, let's be honest. When somebody comes to paint your house and they say they're going to give you a discount if you put that sign in the yard, and then you know darn well the minute the person drives away, you take the sign out of your yard and you do not. What if they asked you to put this in your yard for 30 days instead? Would you put this in your mailbox if they said you were going to get a discount on your home, your house being painted, if you put this in your mailbox for 30 days? Of course, why not? And you don't even, it's not going to bug you at all. And every neighbor that walks by, drives by, gets a message that says, look at my beautiful paint job. Does your house need a new paint job too? Right? Here's a good one. Mine is better than yours. It doesn't even matter what you're talking about. It could be the paint. It could be the landscaping. It could be anything. You know, solar that's advertising that how much money people are saving on their electricity bill.
Oh, I like your message. You're paying way too much for that. Again,
and it could apply to anything.
It can apply to any business, but what it's going to do is get somebody engaged, taking a look to the next step at looking at your website business. And did we even say that it could go to Yelp, it could go to their Facebook page, so all those different things. So there's so many places you could send somebody to. And, you know, and again, nobody's going to argue with me when I say, what are people doing the most? They're looking at their phones, you know, numerous times a minute, you know, 100 plus times a day. So says the studies now. And they're even doing it when they shouldn't be, walking across the street, driving their cars. I mean, everywhere you go, people are staring at their phones. So what better place to be able to market your business to? And the possibility, and everybody has a phone. Everybody has a phone. So
we talked a little bit about the pricing. What we didn't tell you is that there is a one-time $30 activation fee. Okay, now that activation fee is not per device. It's just per account. So think about that. If you want to get more devices, get them at once so you don't have to pay that $30 activation fee several times if you add more devices like we did. And the last fee that you can choose to pay or not would be as if you decide to be a customer versus an affiliate. And let me just tell you the difference. So like I said, when we found this, we couldn't wait to use this for our other businesses that we have. We have several. And we, as entrepreneurs, we know two things about you guys. If you guys are also small business owners and entrepreneurs, here's what we know about you. One, you believe in multiple streams of income because most entrepreneurs do. And two, all your friends are small business owners and entrepreneurs as well because we like to hang out with people just like us. And that means that your friends are going to be so wanting this. You're not going to get away with using this to build your business and get more eyes on your business and them not. They're going to want this. And if you want to be the one to introduce it to them, this might be a great multiple stream of income for you like it has been for us. Because the minute we started carrying around these, our friends were like, what is that? How does it work? How do I get one? We love using them for our businesses. We love sharing them with other people. We love shocking people. We went into a Verizon store. We changed all of their Android phones to our messages and then walked around with the store with the owner. And the messages were pictures of us. And he was like, how did you do that? How did you get on our phones? Right? So, you know, it's a wow. This has the wow factor for any business that needs marketing, which is any business. So we do have a compensation plan, and it's a fantastic one. And we're going to explain to you just how much income you can make if you choose to be an affiliate with us. Now, that is a $29.90 a month fee that you will pay. What that gets you, though, is incredible. Not only does it get you the website, gorgeous website, the back office, and the branding. I mean, really, it's just beautiful. It's also going to get you something called the Leads to Success system. Now, we all know you can't just say your business and expect people to buy right away. Sometimes, but majority of people go through a sales system, and that's what we have for you. It's got landing pages, lead capture pages, sales funnels, a contact manager, everything all on autopilot. The company comes up with all the content. You don't even have to create your own stuff, and all created for you. And it has launched, and it is one of the coolest things you'll ever see. So that $29.97 a month you're paying to be an affiliate is well worth the income potential, which Kelly's going to explain to you right now.
So, when Tina was talking about, we were looking at this to market our other businesses. We did not have intentions of, growing with the Servia, but here's how we knew right away is when 10 out of the first 10 people said, oh my gosh, I got to have this. That's when we thought, wow, I guess people are just as desperate as us, to find something that's going to help them market their business. So when we did do that and share it with a few people, here's what happens. On the first way we get paid is a direct sales commission, and you're making 25% on that first sale. Now, when I talk to Joe talks to Bob talks to Sarah, and so on, there's an additional 10%, 5 generations deep, on that first sale that you get right up front. So that's the first way we get paid. The second is a direct sales residual, and that happens once a month. So let's just make an example of 8 Go devices, and it's $99 a month. And so 10% of that would be $9.90 every single month. That account is active into your account. So, and so same thing with the direct sales commission. When somebody tells somebody else and it keeps on going, which it has, and it will, you get those additional percentages as you see there, 5, 2, 2, and 1, once a month in your account. But when it really starts getting exciting is right there in the middle. Now, that is daily compensation. And that's where you log into your account and money gets deposited in your account every single day. That's 28, 30, or 31 days a month. And, it's all based on volume. So that's between your team and your customers and their team and their customers down to infinity. There's no cutoff level that you can earn, and this way we get paid right here.
Well, let's tell them first what volume is. So volume is actually what your sales volume is accrued. So for example, if somebody comes in on that $99 8-pack and orders, let's say they order 4 of the Go Plus, that's going to be 99 in sales volume and 36 in volume for the Go Plus devices. 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm totally wrong. It's 76. I'm just terrible at math.
You don't have to
be good at math to make income here.
So, and it's dollar for dollar on volume. So if it's $99, it's $99 in volume. And when you get up to $1,000, you get on this board here in the middle, and with starting an associate, and you start making daily compensation. And of course, as your volume goes up, you're going to make more daily compensation. And, the best part about that is when you do move up, you don't have to wait a week, a month, or there's no in-between time. You get paid that new amount the very next day. So that's pretty awesome that happens. So I'm going to move on to the fourth way we get paid. And I always say it's just daily pay as well, because it's generational check match. So when you share with somebody and they come on board, they make it into one of those ranks there, any of those ranks, you're making up to 25% of what they're making daily in your account, just because you shared it with them and helped them get into position and get the training they need. And with being a good sponsor, you're going to get compensated for doing that. So the question is, how many people do you want to help? Get into that, because it's going to benefit them and it's going to benefit you as well. And again, you're making up to 25% daily on what they're making. So we'll move on to the Go-Getter bonus. And guys, this happens in the first 90 days when you join. You have to qualify for these bonuses. There's 3 of them, up to $3,000. So when you make it to the first rank of associate, in 30 days or less, you're going to get a $500 bonus. Now, the second rank, which is senior associate, is a $1,000 bonus, and leader is a $1,500 bonus for a total of $3,000 on the table for you in your first 90 days. The qualifications there are that you got to do it in 30 days or less and hold that rank for 30 days.
And there is one more way that we are getting paid, just recently announced. It is the Acervia Audi Achievers Club. When you hit the rank of senior leader, your bonus begins. It's a $500 a month bonus to drive a beautiful 3-year or newer Audi of your choice. It doesn't have to be a specific model. You get to pick the model yourself. You get to pick the color yourself. It'll be beautifully branded by the company. And as you move up in rank, that bonus also moves up with you. And when you hit a couple additional ranks that are a little bit higher in the company, you can purchase a more car, a better car for your lifestyle.
Faster.
And it's funny because I usually say your bonus gets bigger, but your car typically will get smaller as you earn more income. But you can get $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month to drive the Audi of your choice. I mean, it is a great program. And not to mention,
what color?
Well, mine's going to be purple. I don't know what color yours is going to be, but we'll see. Any color you choose. And there's also trip incentives. We aren't in the middle of one right now, but I know they are announcing a new one very soon. And we got back from a cruise that was paid for by the company. We went with 100 other people. And I'll just tell you this, when you're on a trip that you earned through hard work and you're with 100 other people that earned it and are also there for free, I mean, motivating, excited people who are all going in the same direction, positive-minded entrepreneurs. It was incredible. It's an incredible trip. Bonus, car bonus, compensation plan, go-getter. I mean, they just keep piling on the money. So
very generous.
Very, very generous. So, we just invite you to look at what we have. If you have a small business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a product or a service, we didn't even talk about events. People are promoting events through their Go devices. We have politicians promoting their campaign trail. We have nonprofits. We have churches promoting their church services and their contribution. We have a singer promoting his new album on his Go device. It goes right to Spotify. We
even have an actor.
We have an actor
who's promoting himself for his next role
and his acting classes, right? And we've got a lot of professional athletes actually that are promoting their charities and their foundations through our devices. So it's not even just a product, but if you have a product, a service, an event, you're doing something. You're spending your marketing dollars somehow. So take a good look at what you're doing versus what this little device can do. And if this makes more sense for your business, we just invite you to join us and have some fun with us and play with your devices a little bit. And let's do some tracking and see what kind of numbers we can bring to your business, how many eyes we can get on your business together. So we're excited to have you on this webinar with us. We look forward to working with you in the future, and welcome to the team.
Thank you for your time.